Hello and welcome to this episode of Kennedy Saves the World. It's Monday. It was a big weekend. Jimmy Failla is here so we can debrief and look ahead. Jimmy, how was your weekend?
You were a big part of it on Fox News Saturday night.
Fox News Saturday night was legendary.
Yeah.
To be on with Emily, Johnny Damon, and Aaron Berg, that was like the most satisfying group of people.
That was a great one. Like, I was sad when it was over.
Yeah.
You know, and it didn't end for some of us. I know you had some adulting to do. Johnny Damon lived up to his moniker as like the hard partying MLB star.
Yeah.
We hung out till 7:05 in the morning.
Stop it, really?
That is like, first of all, I'm not that guy.
Was that like London time?
I'm not that guy. But we just literally went to a cigar bar and smoked cigars and actually talked baseball. It was amazing.
Oh, that sounds like a
He
dream
brought
come
out Billy
true.
Martin's wife, his widow, the late, great Billy Martin.
Yep.
And we literally just talked baseball. It was crazy.
How cool is that?
It was cool.
Is he as frustrated with the Yankees as we
Yes,
are?
that's what I wanted to bring up. Everybody who has an emotional investment in the Yankees is losing their mind right now because we're watching. I don't even want to call it a slow motion train wreck because at this point the train's moving pretty quick. But wholesale changes.
It's a
need to be
runaway
made.
train more than anything.
Thank you. And we're not living in this era of George Steinbrenner. George Steinbrenner, if the Yankees lost 2 games in a row, fired a popcorn salesman just to get people's attention.
Yeah.
This is a totally different, everybody gets a trophy version of the Yankees under Hal, where they're just like, all right, guys, you could do it.
Yeah.
This is not acceptable. So he was, yes, as you'd imagine.
You don't have to keep track of outs.
Yes. Yeah.
Like you don't have to catch fly balls.
Yeah. Nobody on the team.
Those are suggestions. They're not hard and fast rules.
The Yankees are doing things at a major league level that would get you denied your ice cream sandwich if you did them in Little League. You know, when the coach like takes everybody out. We're all going out to Carville. Not you, Randy. You didn't know how many outs there were. You 6-year-old jack. But the Yankees do it.
Yeah.
It's unacceptable. I'm not happy. So, yes, he was frustrated just saying, maybe that's why we stayed out so late. I don't know.
Well, I think there might be some openings here pretty soon. So maybe Johnny Damon
goes in and manages
slide right in there. Can't do any worse, can he?
I'll take it.
Yeah, I would as well. So that was a great show. You did some stand-up. I went to Ron Paul's 90th birthday party.
What?
The most energetic, the funniest, the most optimistic person in the room, hands down Ron Paul.
Really?
What a great guy.
And he still has the fastball.
That's the guy who is doing something right. He watches a lot of Fox. You know, he has his core beliefs that have inspired so many people, and he gave out gift bags. On one side it said Ron Paul's 90th birthday party. You flip it over, it said end the Fed.
Yeah, it did.
Good for you, man.
He's still taking it to the Fed all these years later.
I love it. So that's what I did with some very special people who have a hard time making eye contact, but it's really easy for them to see how we could cut the size and scope of the federal government.
Kennedy has a lot of friends and fans who liked dinosaurs as a kid. You know, everybody knows a certain type of kid.
The Stegosaurus is actually very much an underrated.
I like a Stegosaurus.
Yeah, it's closely related to the Anatosaurus, which is actually a meat eater. A lot of people think the Anatosaurus was a vegetarian dinosaur. That's falsehood.
That is absolutely a good percentage of the base.
So Tulsi Gabbard walked it, right?
Oh!
And she's amazing.
Yeah.
I'm such a fan of hers. So local law enforcement kind of kept everyone out of the hallway as she walked up. There was a guy standing there. He's like, I'm from NetMax News Network.
Oh,
I don't know if it's made up. And he hands her a folder. He's like, this is a confidential dossier for your eyes only. Members of Congress may not see this. And she looks at him and goes, thank you. And then another guy's like, I need to know where you were when we bombed Iraq. Where were you? And I've got a picture of her going, like she disarmed these people, and she saw me and she gave me such a big hug because it was a moment of relief in this oasis of very, very special dinosaur fans who all want to have their moment with the Director of National Intelligence.
They wanted to meet Tyrannosaurus Gabbard.
There she is.
I love that.
Yeah.
Well, I'm kind of jealous of that. But I had so much of a rowdy crowd on my own hands. I was in Pottstown, PA.
One of the best comedy
You've
clubs
played
in the
the
country.
venue. Soul Joel's in Pottstown.
Just phenomenal people, so eager to laugh.
Anytime you pull into a venue to do stand-up and people are parking on grass, you're going to have a great show.
Yep.
That is 101. You know my old saying about how nobody's ever gotten offended by a joke within 20 feet of a Cracker Barrel, 20 miles of a Cracker Barrel? Same thing goes with grass parking lots, because that's like a barbecue crowd,
exactly
a fun-loving beer
It's
crowd.
like, yeah, it rains. We're stuck here. I don't give a shit.
I'm just here now.
Yeah, I'll drink my own piss for 2 days. I'll do it. Watch me.
They did. And there was no rain. They did it anyway. That's how you know
They're
these are
still there.
these
That's the dedicated fans in Pottstown, PA. What a great group of people.
I love them.
So, speaking of Cracker Barrel, that crazy Bravo witch,
Jennifer Welch.
her plastic surgery is aggressive.
It was
But the one thing I have learned, looking at Kris Jenner had the most amazing facelift. And, she looks young and refreshed. She doesn't look like pulled tight.
Yeah.
This woman looks angry and aggressive and jagged and miserable.
Yeah.
And she's farting out on her podcast, those triple Trumpers, you can't go into a Mexican restaurant. You can't go into a Chinese restaurant. You can't have your gay hairdresser. And it's like, oh, so you want the economy to tank.
Yeah, we're going to tank the economy.
Yeah.
Never mind, a lot of Latinos and black people voted for Trump, so can they not go to the Mexican
A woman
place?
like that will never acknowledge that fact.
Ever.
Like,
in a million years.
Yeah, she could have voting data right in front of her that she will completely deny. Don't go anywhere. More Kennedy Saves the World right after this.
Yeah. Well, she's in a tricky position, though, with demographics, because her face identifies as a Brazilian butt lift. There's been a lot of injections, so I don't know if that makes her American or trans something. I don't know. But she was so, if you believed in climate change and that toxic plastics were the problem, she was the root of all evil.
Yeah.
That face was concerning to me.
Yeah, never mind the melting ice caps. It's like, whoa, yeah, maybe we should get off the
Amen.
The plastics and just go right to glass.
Yeah, back off the throttle here. But what I'm always amazed by is it's the lack of self-awareness. And it's not the self-awareness in her cartoon face. It's the self-awareness in speaking out about Cracker Barrel without clearly ever going.
Yeah.
Cracker Barrel is the most diverse swath of humanity you've ever seen.
Do you know how long it's taken me to get the perfect order at Cracker Barrel? And I have it. I've got it, and it is good. It is solid. It's iced tea with orange slices, the ham steak, a double order of green beans, and a baked sweet potato.
Ooh, I'm an Uncle Herschel's favorite man myself, but that involves biscuits and white sawmill gravy, all the good stuff. I don't mean to do that to you, but I've never eaten an Uncle Herschel's favorite surrounded by nothing but white people. Because everyone goes to Cracker Barrel.
Everyone goes to Cracker Barrel.
Guys, we have circus fats in every race, age, and ethnicity now in this country. Circus fats, okay? And Cracker Barrel will sell you a sugar daddy the size of a beach towel, okay? And you know who likes that? Every race, every person. We all do. And now it's so naive. It's like you should only be allowed in Cracker Barrel.
Yeah.
I'm like, what, with the other people?
Yeah. It's like she's like Hillary Clinton's hemorrhoid.
Yeah, oh, is she ever?
It's like the worst, most metastatic part of Hillary Clinton. Just a blubbering anal gland. And it's like, those are the people running our politics now.
Amen.
Not really though, because it's actually a very 2020 take.
Yes.
And it's 2025. People are looking at things differently.
Yep. And she thought this was like a grand statement, but it really is just like something people on our side will laugh, and the rest of them are just like, "Are you still doing that thing?"
They're like,
come on.
This is exhausting.
I'm so tired.
Yeah, and it's like people on the left going, Sydney Sweeney is not a Nazi.
Yo, Sydney Sweeney, or as we call her, Adolf Hitler.
That was your best joke Saturday.
Oh, leave me alone.
I loved it.
So silly.
And I was like, the first thing I asked after the show, are they going to bleep that?
No, we got it in there.
No.
Saturday night. Nor did they bleep a woman on the panel who said honey hole and prison wallet. And I believe that woman, I'm not going to name names. But she got past the censors with both of those references, whoever that was.
Yeah, and Johnny Damon talking about I don't know how they're getting these green dildos in those WNBA stadiums because my wife can only take a purse this big and those things. And I was like, Johnny, they're getting them in up the old prison wallet. And he was like, Johnny Damon, who's seen and heard everything.
Yeah, that took him someplace. Wasn't good.
It's not comfortable for anyone, Jim. And with that, we leave you. Go have a wonderful week. Listen to Jimmy's radio show every day, Fox Across America. Fox News Saturday night. Every Saturday night, 10 Eastern only on the Fox News channel. Along with Jimmy Failla, I'm Kennedy. This has been Kennedy Saves the World. Bye.
Listen ad-free with a Fox News Podcast Plus subscription on Apple Podcasts, and Amazon Prime members can listen to this show ad-free on the Amazon Music app.
Oh, go ahead and leave me a review while you're there. I'd love to hear what you have to say. You've been listening to Kennedy Saves the World on the Fox News Podcast Network.